Well, new stats out today from the U.S. Department of Labor show that jobless claims dropped by 7,000 nationwide last week. That dispelling fears that the job market was deteriorating rapidly rather than just slowing. So that's where we are. But where are we going? Talent Solutions and business consulting firm Robert Half has spent some time surveying 2,500 hiring managers on the job from coast to coast about their plans for the rest of 2024. Kimberly Steiner Murphy, Senior Regional Director for Robert Half, with me now live to reveal what you need to know from those managers as you examine your job prospects for the rest of 2024. Kim, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So according to Robert Half's State of U.S. Hiring Report, if you're looking for a permanent gig, the news is pretty good for you, right? Because 52% of the managers your company surveyed are looking to fill permanent roles.
Yes, it's true. And what's very interesting about that is you would think as unemployment is ticked up that confidence in hiring would be a little bit lower, but we saw more than half of hiring managers wanted to add in Q3 and Q4 of this year.
41% of hiring managers you polled who are trying to hire and are having trouble are offering windowed work hours as an incentive to kind of bring in the talent that they need to attract them. Why is that, and what exactly is a windowed work hour system?
Well, when you talk about windowed work, it's like maybe being a little more flexible, for kid pickup or for other things that, we've got to do, we were able to do, I guess, during the pandemic. And so you're seeing some flexibility with employers on what works for you. How do you want to have your workday scheduled? If you get the work done in a certain amount of time, does it matter if it's 8:30 to 5 with a half-hour lunch? Maybe it doesn't.
Is that kind of an employee power hangover from pandemic times? We've talked a lot about that when employers truly strapped for workers had to bend to employee demands to keep people on staff.
Yeah, I think there's a push and a pull right now. Employees are wanting to stay. There were a lot of change that happened during the pandemic. We saw what we called the Great Resignation. Now it's really the Great Stay. And employers don't want to lose good employees. So figuring out what the pushes and the pulls are is going to be real critical for everyone, and saying, this is what is going to keep me here. And, it's going to go both ways.
When it comes to the sectors of the job market that may be most in demand, Kim, if somebody watching is thinking about making a switch during the remaining months of this year, the specializations looking to add the most workers are tech. That came out on top for the first and second parts of 2024 with 69 and then 58% of managers looking to hire. The legal field second for the second half of the year. But if you're thinking, oh no, none of that is me, I'm a right-brained person, the marketing and creative sector is also in the top three.
Yeah, it's really interesting. You're seeing a lot on the technology side happen with machine learning and AI and some of those types of skill levels. You're certainly seeing on the opposite side of that, those jobs that require more of a soft skill, and those are still in demand. You can't replace personality sometimes with machines. And so you're seeing those kind of two opposite of types of jobs really increase. And I think that's a good sign for everyone, whether you're left brain or right brain.
Exactly. So before we let you go, your advice to applicants who want to land one of these jobs in the second half of 2024.
I think that it's tough looking for a job right now. When you apply, you are one of thousands of people applying to opportunities right now. And so you've got to be a little creative. You've got to use your network. You've got to leverage the relationships that you have. You have to tell people that you're looking. You have to figure out how you actually stand out from maybe, an online resume. And I think it goes back to good old-fashioned networking. And, do people really know who I am and what my skill set is, and how do I market that?
Definitely. And just applying for a job is one of those things that just makes you feel, if you care about what you do, it makes you feel really vulnerable sometimes. So people just, it's almost like, when people are filling out their dating profiles, they get a little nervous about selling themselves, and people get nervous about selling themselves when it comes to their resume. But thank you so much for your insight this morning. We appreciate you.
Thank you.